Now, Arshin, what is your artistic image of choice to illustrate the rain?
So, stepping back a little bit from the beautifully ghoulish depictions that Nandita shared, and slightly less horror-like. This is a painting, and I will get to its origin in a second. But Nandita also, again, quite clearly set out that the rain or regnum has to do with space, right? This is how we started, and then I try to add to that the sovereign always also has a kind of imperial outward-looking mentality, like a conquistador mentality, really. He or she is a geopolitician, right? It's all about kind of Lebensraum, as the German theoretician Leopold von Ranke put it. The realm of the sovereign always demands territory. It can be physical, mental, and these days increasingly virtual. Of course, I will get to that towards the end. But space is important when it comes to reigning, and expansion is a part of that. But for the sovereign, it's always also important to have speed, right? Power, as we established also at the beginning, always also has to do with speed. So that brings us then to this wonderful painting, which is also on my most recent book, What is Iran? But that's not so important. The important bit is the painting, and that was made by Lida Sharafatmand, the Maltese Iranian painter, incredibly talented. She paints with flowers, so you can see, like, intricate flowers, bigger flowers, and they kind of frame and enunciate everything that she does. The method itself is called fluorescentism, which is really the new ism, I believe, in contemporary art. Amazing talent there. But in this particular painting, we can see that the phoenix, so in the centerpiece, you see that's a phoenix, or Seymour, in the kind of Persian lexicon. The phoenix is really flying with such a supersonic velocity that it almost disintegrates, exuding, in this case, the elements of an imagined national identity. You see, a romantic part here, which speaks to Persian poetry. You see the dervishes whirling around, which is also part of the kind of Persian, Turco-Arabic culture. You see revolutionaries, you see the avant-garde that brought about the revolution in 1979. Khomeini, the ghoul of the revolution, at the same time a Lenin and a Robespierre wrapped in one. And many other aspects of that imagined, mythical in many ways, national identity. But speed is important, and the phoenix is meant to represent that kind of speed. So speed has always been the great guerrilla tactic of the hunter and the warrior, as hunting and pursuit are at the heart of revolutions, wars, and combat. Empires were at the top of this hierarchy of speeds. For to reign, to possess territory, to expand, also means to have the best means to scan the world in order to colonize it. So here we have then the transition to the virtual world of today. If in the past we were governed by an incredibly alienating, ghoulish colossus, or the machine, as the Iranian intellectual Jalal al-Ahmad famously named it, then today's data-driven technopolitics are foreshadowing an equally intrusive form of supersonic governmentality that is immediate, borderless, and in its hyperspeed, almost invisible. So again, the speed factor comes in. We had the rule in terms of the spatial aspect, and now, space as another factor for reining us in, I guess. There are many examples for these weapons of mass control to rein us in. For instance, the global biometric data that is collated as a part of our health apps, or our social media footprint, which merge into algorithms that decide upon our mortgage application, employability, parole, or even into programs that determine how attractive we are. So kind of move from the past to the present, and then we're at the future. Thank you.